Hello, and welcome to Accounting 281, QuickBooks Computer Accounting. I'm just going to do a quick intro video to orient you to the course and explain what's going to happen. My name is Renee Richard. I'll be your instructor. I see that I know many of you already, but please be sure to post in the introduction discussion so we can touch base. Anyway, this is your home page. We do have one required meeting, and I'll come back to that. I just want to go through the homepage a little bit here. Everything, all of the first part of the semester is on Connect, so you should be familiar with Connect at this point. You'll have your Connect widget. Here's my information, my office hours. You can click on here and just schedule an appointment with me during office hours. Be sure you let me know in the appointment whether you want it virtual or in person, because I have both types of hours. It's not a problem if it's on an in-person day. I can see you either way. But if you want in-person and some virtual day, we're going to have a problem. Sorry. The calendar's here with all of the stuff in it. Let's just get into the content area. I want to show you a little bit about how this course is structured. So first, you'll look at the Start Here information. Of course, there's my information. There's the course syllabus, there's the schedule of work, how to access your textbook, and all of the other student resources. Let's just look at the schedule of work really quickly. So you have one chapter due immediately the first week, and thereafter it's a couple of chapters a week. However, I'm opening everything pretty much from September 14th. All of the chapters 5 through 10, I will open all at once on September 14th. Once you get through the first few, it's kind of just repetitive. So I want to give you time to work on it. However, there are due dates, so pay attention to those. The first half of the semester, or a little bit less than half, you will be working with a textbook teaching you the basics of QuickBooks Online. So there are 10 chapters that you're going to have to work through in 7 weeks. So pay attention to due dates, do all of this, and then from October 12th through the end of the semester, we will be actually working on a case study, applying the knowledge you've learned up here in QuickBooks to a final case study. This case study is not easy. It's actual data from an actual company here in Tucson. One of my bookkeeping clients has given me permission to use their data. So you'll see actual bank statements, actual check stubs, and all of that stuff. This I will do an introduction for, and it is a required class meeting. So I'll send more information out about that. However, it is on the home page. If you look at the home page, you'll see the required class meeting. I'm giving you this information far in advance so that you can mitigate any schedule conflicts. So it will be on Thursday, October 12th at 4:30 p.m. And it shouldn't take more than 30 minutes. So plan on taking 30 minutes out of your day that day. And if you are going to have trouble with that, please contact me. Let's see, what else do we need to know? So there is an optional QuickBooks certification. It's a QuickBooks certified user. It can be really desirable if you're starting your own bookkeeping business or you're getting a job. This is optional. You do not have to do this. There's information in here about the QuickBooks certified user. And then each chapter has some practice for the certification. So you could be doing that as you go through if you plan on getting the QuickBooks certification. Again, not required, not worth points. Chapter 1, you will be using a QuickBooks Online test drive through the textbook. What you really need to know about this test drive, and I put the README first stuff in here, it's important to remember that your work will not be saved. So when you do work in the test drive, make sure you get any answers you need before you exit it, because when you exit it, it starts over. That can be a problem, or it could be useful. If you find yourself lost, just exit and start it again. So the other thing that you need to be aware of is the textbooks has screenshots. QuickBooks Online updates all the time, and not everybody will have the same tools available. No, let me rephrase that. They'll have the same tools, they may be in a different place or called something different. However, it's really simple to determine where the differences are and find what you need. This is an essential skill with working with any software program. So for Chapter 1, you do not need your own QuickBooks file. You'll use this online test drive. When you get to Chapter 2, that's when you will, Chapter 2 is when you will start using your own QuickBooks Online program. What's important about this is I will send you an invite. This will invite you to a 1-year subscription of QuickBooks Online Plus. Do not sign up for the free trial version of QuickBooks Online. You need to utilize the invitation I send you, because this gives me access to your file so that I can log into your file and check things out and help you. It is also important that you name the company exactly as I direct in the email invitation, because I need to be able to find your company. When page 31 in the textbook walks you through this whole process. So the important thing to remember is don't sign up for the free trial version that QuickBooks Online is trying to push at you. Wait until you get the invitation I send you in the email. And I'll send it by the end of the first week. So I'll send it before Thursday, August 31st. This will mitigate a lot of issues that you may encounter later. So be careful with that. Once you have your own QuickBooks company, you're going to set it up and begin working on it and work your way through each of the chapters. On October 12th, the final case study opens. The kind of final case study has a lot of information here. Oh, I'm going to delete this recording because I will be recording our meeting so that you can review it again after our meeting, but I really want you to be there so you can ask questions. This is where I'll walk you through setting up a new company. You'll get another email with another invitation to a different company. So you'll start a brand new company here. You won't use the same company you've used chapters 1 through 10. We have a discussion board. So the introductions are extra credit, so be sure you do that. Chapters 1 through 12, I've got in here for discussions. You're only graded on chapters 1 through 10, but if you want to work through 11 and 12, you're welcome to do that as well. If you have questions, post them in here. I will be monitoring this. You don't have to post, it's ungraded, but keep an eye on it. I think that many of you know how to sign up. So when you get to the discussions, you click subscribe and send me an instant notification. That instant notification is in the form of an email. So you'll get an email every time someone posts something in the discussion. That way you can quickly look at it and go, well, nothing I need to worry about. I can just delete it. Or that's something I need to look at later. You can save that email and go in later and look at it. When we get to the final case study, those discussions are graded and you will have to post. And we'll talk about that in our case study orientation. I think that's it. Remember, I'm here to help. Don't wait. Get in touch with me right away. I typically have a tutor for this course, but I'm not going to have one this semester, so you're going to have to be patient with me. There are tutors that can tutor this, but I usually have an embedded tutor in here to help me with the discussion. This time I will not, but I'm pretty good about staying on top of discussion questions. Reach out to me if you have any questions or need any help. We're going to have some fun with QuickBooks this semester. Thanks.